Hello friends, today we are trying to discuss about the command line interface of the Linux file system. After installing the Linux, you may want to copy some files or create some files or execute some programs. So basically how we are doing this in Windows, like after right clicking that we can use the option called create folder, like name it as F1 and we'll create now. Just open the terminal and create the folder. There is a command mkdir, just create F4. So now you can see that F4 folder has been created. The same way we can delete using rmdir and F1. So the F1 folder has been removed. If we want to go inside the folder, we can use command cd and the F4 or folder name. So we will go into that folder. So after entering that folder, if you want to create some files, so there is an option, there is a tool called touch, touch. So if we there, you can see that we can create the files. You can create n number of files while giving the names. So just type some names, like I am typing here happy to new year 3, and so let's open this F4 folder. So now you can see that there are 3 files has been created. If you open that file, nothing is there inside that year 2. So how to write a file? So we need editors. So we need text editors. So there are command line interface text editors are there. Some are popular or nano. So just type nano and the file name, like we'll open the year 2 file name. So this is the nano text editor. Just type whatever you want. Just type hi 1 2 3 4 and click and write some data, enter some data. If you same as GUI shortcuts, control save and control X for exit. Now click. So let's check in the GUI. So you can see that some data inside that folder we added. So how can we see the data from the terminal itself? Means there is a command called cat. If you want to use if you want to see the what's inside the file, we can use the cat command. So now you can see that it displays the data from the file. So if you want to remove the folder contains some data, it won't possible. So let's get back. If you go behind the, if you want to get back from the folder, you can type ... So now you can see we are in desktop. So if you click pwd, what does it mean? It produces means a present working directory. Now you can see we are in desktop. Just try to remove just rmdir and F4. So rmdir, we can see that error, failed to remove F4 directory is not empty. So we can't delete the directories with contains files or some data. So there is another option to remove the files files and folders including, so that is rm. If you type rm and F4, now there is some warning. It said directory. Rm is basically used to delete files. So what we have to do means type r. So r is recursive, it will delete the folder. And the next, if you want to move the cut and copy paste things, there are commands like for copying there is a command like cp. So just I am creating a folder F22. If you want to move this folder inside the F6, what we have to do means there is a command mv. So mv F22 folder to /F6. So this command will move the F22 folder to F6. Now just go to cd F6 and list the files. ls is the command to list what's inside the folder. Now you can see that there is a folder F22. How we can describe that it is a folder? Just type argument l. Now you can see that in the D means, in the starting letter D means directory. So and the next, these are permissions. Now just create some program. Just try to execute some program. Now I am creating the basic script, shell script. Just use nano editor and fir.sh is the file name. Now just create echo, just write some this will just Ctrl S for save, Ctrl X for exit. Now you can see that if you type ls -l fir to list only the fir. If you just type ls, it will list all the files. So now you can see that there is a read and write permission for the user. Permissions in the Linux file system, this starting is user, this starting three are users, read, write and executable. So this is the group for groups and this is for others. We have to change the, we have to add the permission for executing the script. This is the script. What we have to do means we have to give executable permissions. chmod command is used to give executable permissions. So plus x means executable permission. It will add executable permission to that fir.sh. Just type fir.sh and now you can see that executable permission has been added to the fir.sh. Now you can run the script. you can run the script using any shell. I am using the bash. Now you can see that program has been executed. You can do the same things with another programming languages like Java or Python and any scripting languages, etc. And next, if there is a file contains so many number of lines in that file, so how we can see that files? If you enter cat, if you see that cat command, it will display all that files. For if you want to see only top 10 or top 2 any of the text file, you can use the command like head and tail. Head, it will start from the head of the file, and tail will start from the down. So if you type head and the file name, it will display only the top 10 lines of the file. So if we list the file using cat command, it will display all the lines. So at the same way, we can use the tile to display from the bottom. Now you can see that 10 lines has been displayed. So what if you want to see only 3 lines, first 3 lines? We can use the -n argument and 3 to see the first 3 lines of the file. At the same way in the tail also. If you want to get any help from the tool, use -h. Like if you forget the arguments of the cat command, you can use -help to display the help. It will list the help commands, help arguments, so you can execute. And if you want to read more about the commands, just type man. So man is used to display the manual of the programs. Just let's just check the manual file of the cat. So now you can see that name, synopsis, description and examples and everything you can see. So ls-h will h for the human readable. So now you can see that owner of the file is admin and admin for happy too. So if you want to change the owner of the file, we can use the chown for the changing the owner. So first one is the username and is2 and the group name. So we can set this for file name happy2. So if you see that error, operation not permitted, what does it mean? This owner, the owner admin do not have rights to change the modify the permissions of the file. So if we use sudo, we have to use sudo. Sudo means it will request the super user to do this task, and it will ask for the password. Just type the password. Now you can see that permission of that ownership of that file has been changed to root, and the group also changed to root. Thank you for watching us. Bye bye now.